any units together here. And thank God the Highlands are just invincible. Alright, we got him. 10 to 1. Pop. And I believe that gave him a touch of war exhaustion, which I didn't really expect. Yes. Reinforcements ahoy. Oh, bollocks. Reinforcements were ahoy, but they're about to get scuttled. Aragonese, no! A truly tragic day. Alright, this is kind of dangerous if they suddenly take the Highlands, but I believe the Castilian fleet just saved me a bit there. It is so tempting to go and take down that unit, because if they take more of this land, then that's a pain for me. But, like I said before, if I get trapped there, that's a big issue. One idea is to send a small unit, or we could go big or go home. I don't think the English will be that interested anyway. Let's just do it. We'll do it live. Maybe, just maybe, we should see how the battle goes first. They're leaderless there. We have 4 shock. Highlands is only -1. We'd have a 3 bonus to everything. But their numbers are vastly superior. And he's going south. Probably better to get everyone together. Could be a battle for supremacy. Yeah, the Castilians are rightfully scared of the British, who also have a half-decent admiral. And they really ironed out the difference in the naval situation. I took my eyes off the prize when it came to the troops here as well. Just trying to mop up anyone and everyone I can so that the English do not reinforce. Oh, hello, England. I see you managed to slap that general on there. Good, gotcha. Don't want to divide myself away from you, that would make that an easy target. We'll see what he does. Typical. Sure enough, he's going for Derby. I'll have to protect it. I thought that would have been a sure thing. I seem to recall I was hiring a merc there. Still got it. So, time's not looking too great for Scotland. Our allies' naval capacity was severely scuppered after the botched Aragonese expedition. But all hope is not yet lost, since English army is still suffering like G once did. Yes, go to the grasslands. I'm not sure I can beat you there, but I can damn well try. No, I can't beat you there. No, I can. That's good. Almost tolerable. I'm gonna have to hope on some good rolls here, though. And that's one of them. That is not, though. Come on. Get the English scum out of my god-damned island. Probably gonna run for Kent again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh dear. There goes all of our naval capability. That's a shame. Fortunately, there goes their military capability. Scupper them. And scupper them. Good, thank God. Might be able to turn this around in some degree, but I just keep building. They're like roaches. Actually, I don't really have much in the way of rebel problems, so I'm not too worried about the revolt situation. I am more concerned about the monetary situation, because holy smokes, I'm getting bladdered there. Subsidies are helping to a degree, but this army maintenance ain't coming cheap. It's a shame, but I'm really going to have to tighten up here. No, I'll just have to ride the financial pain train for a little while longer. That's just cruel. That is cruel. Hold on, Darby. I gotcha. Bloody English scum. Well, at least we got an heir now. I'm gonna need to save Lothian one way or t'other. Alright, we got this. We got this to some degree. I'll chase him down even if I have to do so to the ends of the earth. Pulp. Bloody pulp. Okay. That might help on the naval front, although I somewhat doubt it. Yeah, somewhat doubt it. But you never know, the English might be a little too busy. Gotta get those 10 to 1s wherever possible. Seriously, it's just so important. You're really going there? No, I thought not. Gotcha. They're stacking up in Ireland. Yeah, but there's little I can do about that. I mean, I can't cross over to Ireland. However, England are surely in debt by now. Yeah, 5 loans. It's not a ton, but it's some. Whereas I continue to have no loans, as God always ordained it. We're really gonna have to merge together here. The trouble is, okay, great. Actually, if he stacks up in Ireland, I couldn't really ask for anything better. Somehow. What do I do here? When Leinster drops, I'm going to face even lower amounts of money. And it will drop. Kinda hoping that he's just not making more units here. But if I were to take... Yeah, London is a bit of a big ask. I'll be sieging that forevermore. What can you do for me, friends? Highlands aren't exactly worth $1, but Ayrshire is... it's worth a few. I should maybe focus on taking it back. Holy smokes, this lack of money is terrible. Yeah, I know Cumbria is a war goal, but I don't think it'll make too much odds at this moment. Oh, we have no navy on our side anymore. That isn't so good. At least you're sending us a dosh, right? If the English just stay on that damn side, that'll be okay. Means I need to keep Ayrshire under siege, but also with enough troops that they don't want to come and get me. They have 9,000 and I have a good general. Also, I can't really afford some of these guys, which is shockingly bad. But I don't want to dismiss them. Need army, can't afford it. Okay, well, you know what, mercs are expensive, so a couple of mercs can go home, just so I can try to tide over the budget a little bit. And hopefully 10,000, including a lot of our cavalry, will help out, so... I don't disagree on the war goal part, but... oh, sugar. Man-at-Arms on the 26th of August this month. Derby only has 2. I can stop that, just. Let's try and get some of our land back. Ayrshire is worth about as much as Leinster. There's also this guy over here that's costing me a little bit of money, so we can get rid of him. Thank you, Alicious, for your ever useful notification. Alright, thank you, France, for feeding the English Navy. I understand your strategy. If the English keep having to pay for their navy, then they will go bankrupt faster, yes. The thing is that I don't really want to fight England right now. I want them to keep those units over there, so that England is a bit more of a manageable force. Then again, he has all these boats that he can use to just transfer people over, so maybe that's all for Connaught. But we ain't dead yet. Tyrone nationalists want to rise up, and if they do, England are free to fight them. After all, war exhaustion isn't affecting legitimacy, so no concerns. Ugh, this is a concern. I'm no longer going to get my 10-to-1 pops, but oh well. What can I do? What peace deal are you aiming for? Total annihilation of England as a major power. Nothing short of that will do, I'm afraid. Must take Meath. Seems like such a pipe dream at this point. But we can, we will, and we must. Besides, England still has an enemy in Burgundy, who I would have thought would be declaring war for Calais right now, but they have not, which I find a little strange, but... Alright, England. You are not allowed a standing army. Not now, not ever. Take more loans, Jake. Bankruptcy strategy. Nope. No loans. I am not forever alone. Now, if England have even one maneuver, they can negate this river cross, this entire strait, which I don't want them to do, clearly, so let's try and avoid that. Man, he is really going for the mercs hard, and I can't actually stop that one. Alright, Castile, you are doing something. Thanks for taking... Oh, no, you changed your mind. Yeah, forget that. Ain't that important now, is it? Jake, why are you so obsessed with Derby? It's inland, so it's easy to take. And if I occupy a province, I get its production. I mean, it'd be real handy if they had some gold, but iron is, well, white gold? I don't know. Maybe that's salt. A bit of a risk to go down and back. I'm pretty much hoping that Leinster doesn't get too, well, doesn't get sieged up in that time, basically. It does not, initially at least. Can't really allow him to build up much of an army here, though, or else... Terrible news for me, really. Let's go. Imagine if Castile were to stop their subsidies, what a... Though that's pretty disastrous as well. I'm not so sure I can get to Ayrshire before he can. But if I can get to Cumbria... No, that's really bad. That's really very bad. Oh, that is extremely bad. Got him. However, now my troops are more or less dedicated here, which they can't really afford to be. I could bait him over, crush him, and then go and take care of him, but I mean, I can't have any more units. Hello, Callum. I see you recognize a Babby nation. Alright, plus it'll be nice to get Derby's loot. All 3 ducats of it. What are you doing? Why is nobody wanting to siege Calais? Attaboy. And they're not repairing their navy either, which is a shame. But we got this. We got this. We have every flavour of got this. To a degree. Very questionable degree. I'm on Derby. Time to go. Oh, it's a little bit of dosh at least. Onwards with the marches. Take England piece by piece. Now England still have their 5 loans. But they probably have lots of money. 15, huh? And they're focused on blockading France, which is better than focused on blockading me. If I get Ayrshire back, I'll get a little bit more income. He's building up an army there, which may be enough to crush the men in marches, if indeed that's what he wishes to do. Marches is woods, and he has no general, but yeah, he outnumbers us. This is a bother. Jake, looting, as you probably are thinking about it, is gone. Jake, 10-1 that English stack. No, that gives him free crossing of the strait. A big part of this plan is to keep him in his place. Also, could it be that we have some free money just waiting for us over here in Switzerland? Let's find out. In 15 days. I did call them Switzerland, right? That would be such a me mistake to make, to call them Sweden. How much money are you willing to give me? Well, it'll be money alright. Just wait until half your country's sieged up. Length of War has already done its sweet job for me. Also, Tyrone nationalists should rise up soon. That'll make life a little harder for the English. Well, I hope they rise up soon. Oh god, that army in London. It's becoming an issue. It has become an issue. I don't want to ditch marches, but I have very little choice here. If I don't get those guys north, then they're just going to wipe me here. Oh, it sucks so much to abandon such a far-gone siege, but I must run. I mean, honestly, they would have just obliterated me otherwise. At least I can take these guys out, no problem. And if you think you want to engage with them, then perhaps you should rethink. They're not rethinking. There we go. Let's get everyone kind of cozy up here. He'll hopefully focus on that de-sieging. Although this still leaves me in a precarious situation. Bah, I wanted marches, but we'll focus on Cumbria now. People have been yelling at me to do the war goal anyway. Not done yet. Doesn't really matter on Leinster since I don't actually have it, but I'd rather not get autonomy when I'm so tiny. Whew. I think people just enjoy watching me suffer. Seems when I do terribly like this, people just want to watch, which I think is cruel and unusual, but what can I do? Jeez, the English are building up something fierce. Come on, Tyrone nationalists, now is the time. And I'm just letting England, that's the problem. Ugh. But what can I even do about those English? Also, if my 5-shot general dies, then that's another big problem for me. Since my army tradition has severely degraded since those wonderful early days. Damn it, Derby is falling fast. You'd probably assault it as well since it's such a low troop count on it. At least our manpower isn't suffering too much. Oh yeah, you're right, they are inching closer towards Tech 6, which is a big issue for us. Nope, not happening, England. I didn't fight for white peace. I fought for supremacy. And great, we got Ayrshire back. Now Ayrshire is only grasslands. I could fight them there. I could brutally fight them there. The trouble is, they would just retreat over to Ulster. So what do I do? If I keep them pegged here, they just keep growing over here. Everywhere is a crossing to you. Probably not too long till Castile separate peace. The French are not able to land on them. Their number of loans is not growing. Plus they have administrative ideas which are going to help them out with that. And you're right, if I don't get that military tech soon, it's not going to do me any favors. You know, I could... No, I can't run into Ulster. That wouldn't help at all. Could back out to Lothian and smash this army and do another cleanup of the English armies. 8 and 2. Yeah, I can do this. Come over to Ayrshire, why don't you? Even better, I could bait him out quite badly. Just leave the infantry, let the cavalry go away. But we'll leave the cavalry with the half-decent general. Well, I say half-decent, that's selling him a bit short. Even that's not good enough for you? Tell me what is good enough for you. Okay, how about no general? Will that change your mind? The thing is, I don't want you to get the easy kill on me. That would be insufferably bad. Oh, he's wise to my tricks. And Derby is about to fall as well. Alright. This is like a whole 3 change to the situation. You willing to take this? Face it, man, you've got a general, I don't. You want this battle. he doesn't. Alright, I'll just have to fight him on his terms then. Damn it. This is a very unfortunate situation. Spanish war enthusiasm is at medium. They will probably peace out before too long. Mind you, the English war enthusiasm is really low as well. If I had 10 war score, I could demand something. But I don't want something, I want everything. I want it all. The one advantage we still have is our military is man for man considerably mightier. Alright, how about this? You'll get there on the 22nd, we're there on the 28th. Cumbria. We'll have it. Not so interested anymore, that's fine. I will quite happily reduce that life of yours to nothing. It's a shame I don't even have one maneuver, but what you gonna do? Get wrecked, English scum. That's all I can say. Again, Cumbria. Oh, don't you be running up to Fife. Again, river crossing penalties everywhere you look. I could catch him in Fife, but I wouldn't get my morale back. It's another blasted river crossing penalty. Jake, Swiss subs before Spain back out. Lovely. Very lovely. It's a shame I couldn't take more. Thanks for the heads up on that, by the way. Okay, so this, if we just wipe this unit, then we'll have everything pegged in this region. Might be a big ask to take these guys out, but needs must. That extra bit of money could help more than I imagine. Get wrecked, English. Bloody scum. Get out of my bloody island. You haven't got a bloody clue, and you're not that bloody smart. Don't neglect your Miltech, folks. Alright, we'll get our 10 to 1s. We're going to take the Highlands back. There isn't really much we can do about Ireland. And we're probably going to have some Irish nationalists, which is a bit of a pain. So maybe I should start reducing that war exhaustion. That's going to be 20 anyway. Alright, 2,000 men. Get you here, merge you up. 2,000 men, I want the Highlands back. 2,000 men, if you are so inclined, actually forget about it. The Irish nationalists are going to take Ireland. I will simply squish the Irish nationalists later on. Cumbria, war goal, take, go, please. You folks, crush any English that rise up. Derby has a very small garrison. Hopefully... curses. I can't get there fast enough to be able to siege it with just 1,000 men. Jake, you're near your dip cap. Yeah, I know. Alright, the English are still at their pathetic Miltech. At least Oxfordshire remains ours, and that has been very useful for keeping our eyes on the situation down here. This means I should split up into the traditional siege stacks that a Scotsman uses for taking out England. Oh my god, what a fight this has been. Been pretty exciting, to be honest. So, what are we going to do? Well, I would like 2,000 men to siege up. Good question. Where do I want these men? probably Gloucestershire so I can keep my eyes on